Welcome to Mythos Chronicles. Today we dive into a fascinating tale of wisdom and humility from Hindu mythology as Ganesha encounters the moon god, Chandra, in a story that forever changed how we view the moon. It was a warm evening during the festival of Ganesha Chaturthi, a time dedicated to honoring Lord Ganesha. All across the land, devotees prepared elaborate feasts and offerings, eager to celebrate the beloved deity, known for his wisdom, strength, and love of sweets. That evening, Ganesha was invited to a grand feast held in his honor by a group of devoted villagers. They had prepared a vast array of dishes, with an endless supply of his favorite treat, modaks, sweet dumplings filled with coconut and jaggery. Ganesha's eyes gleamed at the sight of the feast, and with a joyous heart, he began eating. One modak after another, he savored each morsel, appreciating the devotion of his followers. As he continued, his belly grew rounder and rounder until he was completely full. Despite his divine form, even Ganesha found it difficult to move comfortably after such a large meal. With a satisfied sigh, he decided it was time to head back to Mount Kailash, where his parents, Shiva and Parvati, awaited him. As usual, Ganesha rode on his loyal Vahana vehicle, a tiny mouse named Mushak. Mushak struggled slightly under the weight of Ganesha's full belly, but persevered, carrying his lord dutifully. They traveled slowly, moving carefully along the moonlit path, when suddenly a snake slithered across the road, startling both Ganesha and Mushak. Mushak lost his footing, and with a mighty tumble, Ganesha fell to the ground. The impact caused his overstuffed belly to burst open, spilling all the modaks he had eaten across the path. Ganesha looked around, embarrassed by his unexpected fall and concerned about his predicament. But being as resourceful as he was wise, he quickly picked up the snake that had caused the accident and wrapped it around his belly like a belt to hold everything together. Ganesha then dusted himself off, relieved at his clever solution, and was about to continue his journey when he heard laughter from above. It was Chandra, the god of the moon, who had witnessed the entire scene from his place in the sky. Chandra found Ganesha's mishap amusing, and unable to hold back, he laughed louder and louder, mocking Ganesha's appearance and his unconventional belt. Ganesha's cheeks flushed with anger and embarrassment. Known for his quick wit and protective nature, he did not take kindly to Chandra's mockery. With a commanding voice that shook the heavens, Ganesha declared, "You, Chandra, have insulted me. For your arrogance, I curse you. From this day forward, your radiance will disappear, and you will be invisible to the world." As the curse took effect, Chandra's light began to dim, and he gradually faded from the night sky. Darkness began to spread, and soon the world was left without the soft, comforting glow of the moonlight. Realizing the severity of his error, Chandra was filled with regret. He descended from his place in the sky and humbly approached Ganesha, bowing deeply before him. "O great Ganesha," Chandra pleaded, "please forgive me. I acted out of pride and foolishness, forgetting your greatness. Without my light, the night sky will be empty and the world will suffer." Seeing Chandra's genuine remorse, Ganesha's heart softened. He was, after all, a deity known for compassion and forgiveness. After a moment of contemplation, he decided to partially lift the curse. "Very well, Chandra," he said. "Though you shall never again shine fully and continuously as you once did, I will allow your radiance to return in cycles. You will wax and wane each month, losing and regaining your light. In this way, you will serve as a reminder to the world of the power of humility." Grateful for Ganesha's mercy, Chandra bowed once more and returned to the sky, where he began to reappear gradually, changing phases each night. Since that day, the moon has followed this cycle of waxing and waning, a cosmic reminder of the importance of humility and respect. But Ganesha added one final stipulation. From this day forward, anyone who looks at the moon on Ganesh Chaturthi will incur bad luck or false accusations. Chandra, once again humbled, accepted this final condition as a way to atone for his pride. However, the compassionate Ganesha provided a remedy. If anyone accidentally sees the moon on Ganesh Chaturthi, they can listen to the story of the Shyamantaka gem to dispel the curse and free themselves from misfortune. Since that day, the night of Ganesh Chaturthi carries a special caution. Devotees avoid looking at the moon on this day, recalling the story of Chandra's lesson and Ganesha's grace. The moon's phases remind people of the balance between humility and wisdom and the compassionate justice of Ganesha, the beloved remover of obstacles.